Hello everyone, I am Himasati Sharma and students, we are discussing the chapter called Stars and the Solar System. Till now we have discussed about celestial bodies, phases of moon and constellations. In today's lecture we are going to discuss the solar system. So as we know, the solar system consists of sun, other celestial objects like stars, asteroids and meteors in the space which are revolving around the sun. So now as we know that sun is a massive star, sun is very big, very large. So the gravitational attraction of the sun is also very large, or it is very huge. So now the sun, the gravitational attraction of the sun with these objects keep them revolving around it. So all the planets, all the asteroids, etc. are revolving around the sun because of the gravitational attraction of the sun. Now the various entities like planets, meteors, comets, etc. are part of our solar system. As we know that the 8 planets in this order of distance from the sun are Mercury, that Mercury is the first nearest star, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. So Neptune is the farthest planet and Mercury is the nearest planet. So here you can see in this picture, and this is you can see how big is the sun and how small is the Mercury. Venus is little bigger, Earth is little bigger, Mars is again small. Jupiter is the biggest planet. Then Saturn has rings, Uranus and Neptune. So as we can assume that as we go away, as we move to the farthest planet, the planet will become cold because it is away from the sun. So this is the picture which shows that it has asteroids, comets, planets and the sun, solar system. Now we'll discuss about the sun. As we have discussed, the sun is the nearest star amongst all the stars present in the universe, and it is 150,000 kilometers away from our place and 8 light minutes away. That is, the light from sun takes 8 minutes to reach the earth. And it is the main source of heat and light for all the planets, especially Earth. Now we'll discuss about the planets. The planets are also like stars, but they do not have light of their own. So if you are able to see any planet, because it is reflecting the sunlight which is reaching to it. It merely reflects the sunlight that falls on them. The planet keeps changing their position with respect to stars. Now stars are not moving. Planets are moving. Why they are moving? Because of the gravitational attraction of sun. They are revolving around the sun. So these are the 8 planets. You can see Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Now we'll discuss that these objects which are revolving around the sun in fixed path have the fixed path on which the planet are revolving around the sun is called, that path is called orbit. Now there are 2 terms. One is period of revolution. Revolution is the time taken by the planet to complete full revolution around the sun. So the time which a planet takes to complete one round around the sun will be period of revolution. Now period of rotation, the time taken by the planet to complete one rotation around its own axis. It will be called period of rotation. Like Earth, the period of rotation of Earth is 24 hours, while the period of revolution is 365 days or 366 days. So here you can see the solar system, how it looks like. Sun is there, nearest planet is Mercury. As we go far, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter. Now you will observe some shaded thing between Mars and Jupiter. This is what? Asteroid belt. So the asteroids are found between Mars and Jupiter. Then Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. So planets also have satellites or celestial objects that revolve around them. Like moon is the example of natural satellite of the earth. However, there are different artificial satellites also, which are, why they are artificial? Because they are being launched by the man. So these are called artificial satellites. So earth has natural satellite also and artificial satellite also, which are launched by the human being. So here you can see in this picture, this is the moon, earth, moon, which is a natural satellite, and here you can see number of artificial satellite which are revolving around the earth. In our next lecture, we'll be discussing about the satellite and its types. Thank you.